on it. Now you can see the what's next related part. About is also there. You can see the what's next related everything. And hi all, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss or learn something where we can generate a new IDE tool, right? So you all would have been used Visual Studio Code, right? So it's open source in the GitHub. Uh, why can't we clone that and generate your own IDE, right? That looks interesting, right? So the cursor, windsurf, Wired, every other tool of IDE, they have forked this VS source code and built on top of that. Now we will experiment it out, the basic related thing, how you can clone it out and then generate on top of it. I'm already done. I will share you those set of details how it can be done. Let us dive into that part. So you can see this is the Visual Studio Code which I have opened, and you can see the complete editor related part. You can see the extensions and all those part. I have added this source code from the net, in the sense from GitHub, and then cloned on top of it and forked one of the branch. And yeah, you can see over here some of the things which I have done. So whatever the green is there, I have done some changes to that area. And if some changes have done, you can see M is over there, like modified, right? And also you can see over here what all the things were there. I will give you a few simple examples on what all the things were there. See, in order to build a VS Code, you should have yarn, right? So this is the tool where you need to have yarn, and you should also have something called as gulp. Okay, this gulp is the one which is built on top of node.js, where it will compile all the libraries and provide you as a building capability, right? So not only on that angle, maybe on different angles, CSS bundling, minifying CSS, live reloading during development, optimizing the images, right? Running tests or linters, all those things you can do with the gulp tool. Okay, so with gulp tool, I'm trying to create a minimum version, that is minimized build. Okay, so this is the minimized build. If I run this is a script which I have added, it's called as what's next.sh. Sorry, I didn't explain you about what is the script is. This script is mainly used to build the application from the source code, right? So I've just named the tool called as what's next. So why I'm saying is, there are many other VS Code top-ups, I can say. They're all top-ups, right? So if you say example cursor, right? Cursor is one top-up, and windsurf is one top-up, Wired is one top-up. You can refer one of my video which I have explained all these IDs separately, right? I will be adding the link over here, and you can think of creating your own IDE, right? So of course, for this particular activity, you should have a coding knowledge. Not only coding knowledge, you should have the deployment knowledge, and you should also have you should also know some commands, right? You can do in various methods. You can use either code space, you can use Docker, or you can use the normal running the things, right? So running the local build, when I say, right? So this is where I am running the local build. For this purpose, I have a very good laptop, Mac 4 Pro, 24 GB RAM with good GPU CPU cores. That's where I was able to run, compile and everything. So I run the scripts over here, it compiles everything over here, and it will take nearly 25 minutes. Okay, so it will take every time 25 minutes to compile the entire source code of Visual Studio Code and generate me the custom version, right? And this is on the building related part, right? So this command, what I'm saying, yarn with the gulp and VS Code minimum related part, it will give you the production version of the app in minified format. Okay, now I can say like minified format. I will show you I've already compiled and generated it out so that you can see over here. So this is what the output was. So the source code is here and it will generate an output folder over here so that I should not get confused and search inside that one. So output will be moved into the another folder and then it will be there. So now when I double click, you can see this. It looks very similar to the same. If you look, like this is like what's next, right? So what's next, which I have done. So you can see the application here. I have double clicked on it. Now you can see the what's next related part. About is also there. You can see the what's next related everything, and version, right? You will not be able to sign in. Okay, you will not be able to sign in, download custom extensions. However, you can means you can experiment, right? So this is something like I'm experimenting on the Visual Studio Code, doing running and all those things. So however, you can do the settings, extension, keyboards, and then all those things. So you can do it off like color theme and all those. Everything will come as usual, right? You can change everything. All those you can have maybe like a color theme. These are all were there long time before. Only thing is like you can see over here. This looks more. Colorful over context, and then I can develop on top of it, right? On top of this particular tool, I can develop, add more functionality, add something which is revolutionized, like cursor, or maybe like windsurf, or maybe like a wired. And these are all the themes which they have done on based upon this particular activities. Okay, so now as I specified over here, like you can change these are all plain vanilla. They have taken everything the same only. If you take example of cursor, right? I will just open the cursor. You can see there will not be much similarity also, right? So you can say like continue. This is the cursor. So this is the cursor tool where you can see like you can upgrade to pro and all related part. And you also like let me go and open new window. Okay, so I think MCP is also there, and then you can have features and your general, right? So this is on more on beta. You can also have all this related part, right? So all those things it can be done. This is on the you can get all, you can create your own compiler, or maybe like I can say like a copy of a compiler where your set of functionalities or custom functionalities, you can add it out and you can bundle it out and you can sell it, right? So maybe it's something like you are giving to the developers back again. This is mainly for the focusing on the developers only use this tool. Maybe like this what's next is also same thing, like in similar like that way only, like you can add more plugins and you can add all those things. But however, I have taken the minimized version. You can't do all those things, right? I'm experimenting on the same thing part. You can also connect to Git repository, right? You can this is on the generating a new custom application. It's not like application, your own build environment, build application, so that you can create your own applications on that part. Okay, thank you all.